Hey, and welcome to This Is My Architecture. My name is Peter, and I'm joined by Dave from WAG Labs. Hey, Dave, nice to have you here.
Thanks.
All right, Dave, so first and foremost, tell us something about what WAG does.
Sure. WAG is an on-demand sitting, boarding, and walking platform for dogs.
All right, sounds good. So, well, you guys are working with AWS. There's a couple of things you've done so far, but what's the actual problem you're trying to solve with this?
We're trying to give us faster deployments, more safety when we release software, the ability to quickly deploy and roll back if needed.
Got it. So does it mean that you've been doing things a different way before? Was there any evolution behind this? Any changes you've done?
Absolutely. In the past, we used OpsWorks, and OpsWorks rolling updates were somewhat slow for us, and we didn't have the ability to quickly and instantly just roll back to our previous live cluster.
Got it. So slow means what exactly is it? What time
it was sometimes up to 10 minutes for a rolling deployment for all of our cluster instances. With our new system, we can do it in just a few minutes.
Understood. So it was a strict requirement to make this almost instantly, right?
Absolutely.
Sounds really good. So well, let's take a look at the board then, and maybe you want to guide us through and show us the components.
Sure. So currently, we have traffic coming in to the ALB, and the ALB sends traffic to the HA proxy. So that HA proxy cluster is sitting here, and all it's doing is it's querying Route 53 every few minutes. So we're using HA proxy in a very simple form. It's just absolutely just a proxy that queries Route 53 and asks it what the target is, and if the target changes, it'll move to a different cluster. So say we're on our current blue cluster, so HA proxy will query Route 53. It will get back that the target on the CNAME for the ALB is this blue cluster, and we'll send traffic to it. During our deployment, we will update that Route 53 record. We use the routed CNAME to do a canary deploy, so we'll start sending just a little bit of traffic, right? Just like 10% of our traffic over to this green cluster, and we can check to see if everything's okay. If there's any problems, we can roll it back, and then when we're ready to cut over, we send all the traffic over to that green cluster.
Got this. So with your move from OpsWorks down to here, you've introduced a canary deployment capability, right? You're using this HA proxy, self-managed HA proxy, which could have been actually any other proxy service.
Nginx, doesn't matter.
Got it. So this is self-managed, and what it does is ping the Route 53 and just get the match to know where to route the traffic to.
Absolutely.
Right?
So we could use Route 53 externally, but we don't trust third-party DNS providers to respect the TTL of that Route 53. So if we had to roll back, we wouldn't want some customer to be, disadvantaged because they were getting the wrong, the wrong application.
Got this. It could look like a weak part of this architecture, right? Because you have a self-managed layer, and you got to make sure that things are alive and that they're doing their jobs. So what's the plans for you guys to improve that?
We would love to completely remove this whole layer of HA proxy. All it's doing is querying Route 53. So at some point, when ALB support resolution of CNAMEs, we can get rid of this whole layer and just simplify this whole process.
All right, Dave. Thank you very much for guiding us through your solution.
Sure.
And thanks for watching This Is My Architecture.